Here we are, the Hot 10 manga. This is April 8th, April 9th, and April 10th. And good list, good list. Last time there was some weak sellers, but you know, like I said, that's to be expected. This time there wasn't anything crazy, but there was a lot of good solid sales. A lot of stuff around the like 70 to 80. The top 10 singles are basically 80 to 200, which is, you know, fairly normal. Collections, 280 to 1100, and that one that was 1100, I would dispute that because normally these collections are $700 to $800. But Trigun Maximum is really hot right now, I guess. Anyway, let's get into it. Collections, I have one honorable mention, and that is Mobile Suit Gundam, vertical press. These are the hardcovers. Volumes 1 through 12 went for $251. It's about $21 a book, vertical 2012. Okay, for collections, number 5, one we haven't seen before. Pet Shop of Horrors, volumes 1 through 10, $280, about $28 per book. That's Tokyo Pop, 2003. Number 4 is one we have seen a few times before. It's Triage X, volumes 1 through 3, and 6 to 24. This one went for $299. It's from Yen Press, 2012. Number 3 is a newcomer to the list, and it's one I'm happy to see because I'm a fan of the series. It's Mason Ikoku, volumes 1 through 15, went for $440. That's $29 a book. Viz Media, 2003. Number 2 is one we've seen many times before, but never as a collection. Generally, these sell just as singles, and they can go for a pretty good price, but this is One Piece. Gold foil editions for the first 22, so 1 to 22, and then regular editions for volume 23 and 24. Went for $440, about $18.33 a book. Viz Media, 2003. And finally, for our number 1 collection, and quite honestly, this normally goes for like $600 to $700 for these 14 volumes. It's Trigun Maximum, the Omnibus, volumes 1 through 14, $1,100. That's like $78.57 per book. Dark Horse, 2004. I can't argue that Trigun isn't hot right now. It certainly is, and like I said, it's become one of those sort of top 5 valuable series that every single volume is worth money. But I mean, $1,100, that's steep. All right, so let's get into singles, and some we've seen before, but there was a few new ones. Of note, one particular interest was somebody was selling off their Eden It's an Endless World collection, 1 volume at a time. One of them made the top 10. All of them went for decent amounts, and it's important to note they're all for bid as well. So they got bid up there, which is impressive. But anyway, let's start off with the list. I've got 5 honorable mentions. The first one is a super good deal, I thought anyway. It's Umineko, Episode 1, Volumes 1 through 2. So 2 books. Went for $91, that's $45.50 per book, Yen Press, 2012. My second honorable mention is a newcomer. It's Suikoden, the third, or 3, volume 11, went for $60, Tokyo Pop, 2006. Honorable mention number 3, I've already mentioned this before, but it's Eden, It's an Endless World, volume 9. This one had 10 bids. You can see it went for $76.16. Dark Horse, 2007. Honorable mention number 4 is also Eden, It's an Endless World. Had 8 bids, went for $76.88. Dark Horse, 2011. Honorable mention number 5, and the last one, is one we haven't seen for a while, but these still sell for a pretty good amount. It's the Freezing Omnibus, which collects volumes 1 and 2, $79. Literally just missed the top 10 by $1 from 7 Seas, 2015. Okay, here we go with the top 10 singles. We had a tie for number 10. Basically, they're both sold for $80. The first one is Initial D, Volume 23, went for $79.99. Tokyo Pop, 2006. What it was tied with is one I've mentioned before, and I said keep an eye on it. It's The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten, Volume 2, the light novel, sold for $80. Yen Press, 2021. Number 8, this is the one that made the list. Eden, It's an Endless World, Volume 14, $82. Dark Horse, 2014. And this one, as you can see, had 9 bids on it. Number 7 is a newcomer to the list, and it's one, honestly, like this is the first time I've ever seen it sell. It's A Prime, went for $94.25. Viz Media, 1997. Number 6, Mega Man NT Warrior, Volume 13, $112.50 from Viz Media, 2008. Number 5, and I told you Trigun Maximum is getting valuable. So this is Trigun Maximum Volume 4, went for $117. Dark Horse, 2014. Number 4 is another Dark Horse title from way back in the mid-90s. It's Domu, The Dreams of Children, $125. Was originally published in 1995. Number 3 is a newcomer to the list. It's the first time we've ever had Toriko. This is Volume 12. Went for $126. Viz Media, 2012. Number 2 we've had before on this list. In fact, it was tied for number 10. It's Initial D, Volume 23. This time it has reserved in the title. It went for $150. Tokyo Pop, 2006. And finally, number 1, a series that I would love to get a hold of and read, and I really hope they reprint this at some point in the future. It's Ubelblatt, Volume 10, $200. Yen Press, 2018. All right, so there we have it. That's the list. I'll put up the collections here. As you can see, fairly normal, 280. That 1100 was a bit of an outlier for the Trigun Maximum, but, it's a normal range of collections. Nice to see Mason Ikoku on there, and cool that Pet Shop of Horrors was on there as well. That's one you don't see go very much as a collection. As far as the singles go, as I explained, somebody was obviously selling their Eden, It's an Endless World series as singles, because there were many of them that actually didn't even make the honorable mentions, but these were the ones that kind of went for higher amounts. I feel a little vindicated that The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten Volume 2, the light novel, actually made the list this time. A Prime, that was an interesting one. It's a collection anthology of 4 science fiction stories from way back when. It's an older one. And it's always cool to see another Ubelblatt on there. Like I said, that's one I'd love to read. Getting a hold of it's kind of tough right now. Anyways, that's it again. Thanks so much for watching. Again, I'm waiting for my Maiden Abyss to arrive. I'm pretty sure it's second print, but I'll do like an unboxing when it does arrive. And we'll catch you again in about 3 days' time. Talk to you later.